Up next on the Day Beer Review, we're going to be looking at Dark Hollow Chocolate Porter. This is brewed and canned by Westkill Brewing in Westkill, New York, and it comes in at 6.2% ABV. Check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich and welcome to the Day Beer Review. And today we're looking at Dark Hollow Chocolate Porter. I have to be honest with you, I've been on sort of a major Grateful Dead kick lately. And the only reason I really picked this up is because of the name and the association with this song. But it says that this is Dark Hollow. It is a robust velvety porter aged on cacao nibs from Catskill-based Fruition Chocolate Works. Brewed in the heart of the Catskills on a 127-acre historic dairy farm, we focus on locally foraged ingredients and brew with only our pure mountain well water. So this is awesome. This is an independent brewery, it says on the side here, and it actually has the address. It says 2173 Spruceton Road, Westkill, New York, and it says at Westkill Brewing. Now, I have no idea if this is good or not. I have not been to their brewery, although Catskills is about 2.5, 3 hours away from me. It's just past, what is that brewery that I do all the review? Oh, Equilibrium. It's, you know, just past Equilibrium. So this might be what I look for this summer based on this particular you know, beer. Now, porter, I don't expect it to be as dark. I don't expect the ABV to be super high. It's not. It's at 6.2%. I am using my Big Sur glass today. I actually went to California in February, went to Big Sur, went to one of the national parks there, saw the redwoods. It was amazing. Also visited the Grateful Dead house. So, you know, it is a slightly different glass because it has the writing on it, but you'll be able to see the color as we pour. Now, it's funny, this one is darker than I expected. I'm doing a couple of reviews today, and I just did the review of Roast Veratu, which if you're watching the channel, you've probably seen that one already. And that was a stout, and that stout was very light in color. Here we have a porter, and that porter is pretty dark with a 2-finger head to it as well. Let's see what it smells like. I'm getting some roast, coffee, a little bit of molasses, and some chocolate. This smells really good. This smells like a beer I want to drink, which is nice when that happens. Now, I have to be honest with you, I have no idea where this can came from. So if you're somebody who brought beer over to the house and this was one you gave, thank you. I just don't know who it would be. Or this could be one, I just don't see a price on it. So I don't know where it came from or how much it cost. All right. Yeah, I'm getting sort of the coffee roastiness, some chocolate, some molasses. It's got a really nice nose, but it's not overly sweet in the nose. And that's what I'm sort of interested in. Is this going to be like almost a dessert type of beer? Okay, that is fantastic. Wow. Front end of the tongue, first off, this drink's almost like it's gonna sound silly. It reminds me of a beer I had, it has to be 15 years ago. That, you know, was like, that beer was actually called an oatmeal stout. This is not an oatmeal stout, but, and it doesn't share a lot of that flavor, but it just sort of knocked me off my feet. Just how good this flavor is. I need another sip. Okay, that's excellent. So, all right, so let's go through it. Front end of the tongue, there's this nice sort of coffee roastiness. As it transitions to the center of the tongue, there's this sort of balancing of bitterness and chocolate, almost like this is not a milk chocolate type of beer, but like a dark chocolate type of beer. So there's that sort of like, I excuse me, there's that sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Bitterness that you get when you chew like on a cacao nib, or, you know, like a chocolate covered coffee bean almost. This is excellent. Now to go a step further, the carbonation on it as you swallow, initially I thought it was a little bit too much, but drinking it now, I have to tell you, the carbonation is perfect. It sort of brings forward as you swallow the bitterness on the back of your tongue, and it sort of like closes up this whole package of like roast and bittersweet chocolate and everything with this sort of bitterness on the tongue that's there, and it stays there, like sort of that bitterness you have on the back of your tongue after a really good cup of coffee, like that type of thing. So this is excellent. It actually makes me wonder if the Catskills water, which some of the spring water up there is just outstanding, if that's what makes this taste so good. All right, so once again, this is Dark Hollow Chocolate Porter, and it is by Westkill Brewing at 2173 Spruceton Road, Westkill, New York. And they have an @Westkill Brewing as well on the can. Would I buy this again? Absolutely. You know, at 6.2% ABV, I'm not getting a tremendous amount of burn. It's one that you could have, let's say, 2 over the course of a long meal, and it wouldn't leave you in really bad shape. I mean, I still wouldn't drive in that condition, but, you know, definitely it would be approachable. So I have to tell you, would I buy this again? In a heartbeat. Not only that, I have to tell you the truth, like every summer I wind up and down Route 17 in the Catskills at least 4 times during the course of the summer for various reasons. And, you know, like I'll stop at Equilibrium, I'll stop at Catskill, I'll stop at Roscoe Brewing. This may get added onto that list because I have to tell you, this is an exceptionally good beer. And if you're in New York, especially upstate New York, and you have access to this, I'd pick it up immediately. It's a really, really fine beer. Really something I think you will enjoy. Anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed the you know, this particular review. I'm going to sit back, and I have to tell you the truth, I am going to really, really enjoy drinking the rest of this one tonight, and I'll see you next time on End of the Day Beer Review. Cheers.